What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. Got an Infiltrate and download mission to run here up against Milieu. Not too much to bring up here, I suppose, except that it's kind of time to go. I am, I guess, multiple episodes ahead in recording in that they dropped a new patch today that affected multi-part missions, and the two missions that are the two episodes before this one, I guess, were pre-patch. Oh well, I'm down some XP. We can also change some of our difficulty modifiers. I had planned on bumping difficulty modifiers to go to eventually 1.5x enemy health, but I've found that the challenge restrictions are tight enough that I'm not sure I would be comfortable anytime I face a corporal fact with that much health. Although I think next like playthrough, I will probably alleviate some of the challenge restrictions and eventually upgrade enemies to higher and higher health totals. Anyway, this is the team. We've finally started dropping some really high quality weapons, so we can take our really good E-rifle out for a spin. We've had this good railgun for a while, and this eagle sight has been really good for damage, so feeling pretty powerful. It might be such that we will eventually increase enemy health, but for now, running through our series of proc gens, let's infiltrate, let's download, let's try to get rich with a hacked gold key. Hopefully it all goes well. So we are here, no preamble and in these missions, but is what it is. This is a relatively scary spot to be. There are two hosts, usually need the files from both of them. Our exit, we don't know until we get one, but I want to get to the gold key late. I'm pretty sure we'll just start by going this way. Taking down this host seems reasonable enough, although lots of cameras to deal with, which I'm pretty sure I might want to just turn off this way. So this only knocks down that camera, everything else is available. Now, there's a world where we go here, and that will let me knock down a lot of these other cameras. This one's down on its own. This one's kind of real. That one doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter. That one's kind of real. There's only like 2 real cameras on that host. So I'm thinking I might want to just wait and instead try to go through this side. Again, we have to wait for the host no matter what, and it's going to require a lot of downloads, so skipjacking is of fairly low value. I think I am going to ultimately leverage the cameras. I believe it does not... Yeah, it doesn't turn these off such that they get woken back up. But I know if you like manually disable them, they then will re-enable when the timer runs out. So that can be a small concern. As this laser wire is attached to this host, I think getting a free scan there seems pretty good. Let's not get the cameras, get the lasers. Okay. And I think I might want to just jump you right now. How well can we do this? You can't, but other people can. Yeah, you don't... You're, yeah, not close enough to latch. Maybe if you go... Turn off snapping. If you go here, would you do it? No, you're still too far. If you're here... Wow, 2.01 meters. It's slightly too little. That's really unfortunate. Or 3.01. You'll jump out at 3 meters, so... Tight timing there, not much we can do. I think ultimately you're just going to run into the room, and it is what it is. And... I'm actually pretty willing to skipjack this, since I have no other AP to spend. I think getting some stuff there is fine. I'm just going to go ahead and send it, because I have nothing else to do with this character. I don't care that you can see me. It doesn't really matter. And so I'm going to go jump into this. We'll get a little bit done. Okay, we have active and trap ice to get rid of. Remote controls getting blocked. Damage connection is a very big deal. If you take any action, it restarts the ice. That's fine. Let's unlink. Got what I wanted out of unlink. I will trap keeper. Got what I want out of that. Let's knock these down. And then, so I have a couple options here, right? If I inspect, why is that down? Oh, right, because I disabled cameras. I'm stupid. Laser gates are of moderate value. That camera is of moderate value. Just going through all 5 seems pretty decent. This would open the blue key. Also, there's only one set of downloads here, so the connect in is going to take a little bit, but I can connect in and, like, you know, pin drop and it works decently. I think killing everything is reasonable enough. I think I get 4 more actions here, so let's take down the remaining laser meshes. I get, yeah, a little bit more going on here, and then do I want to kill number 1? With those gone... This, I think, can stay where it is. We can knock down this camera. It's good enough for me. Hack this device. And then, yeah, I have 2 connection left. Eventually, I can upgrade Spectral Dagger to give me connection. That's not us right now, though. So we did what we came to do. We spent 1 AP, and we knocked down a bunch of devices and got rid of some traps that don't super matter. And, of course, unlink will send it somewhere. Please don't be... Okay, cool. It wasn't the opener. Great. All right, let's disconnect. We're good for now. Good enough for your turn. Remake would ideally yield to somebody else. Let's see if Tiger can get stuff done. I'm thinking, yeah, you're going to see me. It is what it is. I think we just kind of go here and power slice and it'll look decent. That seems okay to me. I don't see anything else going on here. And then Falcon can clean up at worst. You hear me. You're angry. I could basic attack. Honestly, Falcon gets his kill almost every time, so I'm not going to burn the charge. That should be fine. Remake could actually run up here and try to get the kill. What I'm going to go for is, I think, I'm going to run to here, knock that down. I know it's going to only be down for a single turn. Do we really want to do that? Do we really want that down for only a single turn? I think most of the team can run across. I think it's fine. I don't think it'll hurt much. I'm clearly in attack range. No one else hears it. This is safe. Yeah, so that means we security scramble that guy. With 1 AP, we can SMG. If I crit, which 1/3 of the time I will, we get steamroll. That's fine. That's going to be a guaranteed one now for you. I'm thinking... Yeah. As far as maximizing AP, yeah, let's not spend down below 2. Great. Clearly in range, this is fine. You will die. And that'll give me enough space to do whatever I want. Hand blades. Down you go. Decent enough hit. And now, with everyone else being where they are, I feel relatively safe. Let's delay and find out what's going on. You're over there. You're over there. Great. Okay. Alright. We can't go too far then, because you're looking. But I can get at least part way up. Oh, you can't get around that. That makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, I can get to here, and then I can crouch behind this couch, and that should be fine. And of course, the entire team doesn't need to go up this way. Right, we could have grabbed the kill, maybe with just the War Machine even, and run this way, but I don't mind this route too much. So, only all of next turn for the laser wire and the motion field. Got to be a bit careful there. And no new info, of course. I'm thinking first look ahead is decent enough here. Both are standing around, fair enough, but didn't know that for certain. Wait till you move because you might pressure my Wireghost. No reason to rush this one. And, of course, we're plenty comfortable here. These guys, of course, have not the strongest enemies. The fact that we could, you know, pick this one off pretty easily was kind of nice. There really isn't a lot of late game to street factions right now. Let's see. I don't have another unlink charge, which is really unfortunate. I think what I'm going to go do is... hope I get kind of lucky with where pin drop sets me. So I'm going to grab 2 daggers. I'm going to load basically everything. I think I'm going to keep decoy as well. I'm going to get lucky with pin drop. That was lucky enough. I'm just going to phantom slide here and we'll figure it out. There's something here that I can probably get rid of. I'll take the scam. That's not too bad. I lose my decoy, it's okay. Yeah, that means I'm not going to get everything with this Phantom Slide, but it's not the end of the world. I don't care about the CPU. Doesn't kill everything. I think it's going to be a trap most... Actually, no, it's unlikely to be a trap because traps usually die. So it's simply this. There's our first file. There's our second file. And then that's fine. Off we go. That was pretty nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I wish I could get a few more tokens somehow, but if I had to unlink, right, I would go here and unlink, and then, you know, my teleport locations were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, this would have been possible as well. We got one of the very best options. Anyway, we got what we came for. Spiking the CPU is useless, and opening this is pretty useless as well. I could do it, but there's not really good reason to. So, pretty good turn. I think we can... Okay, we can... Okay, interesting. We can go out that way. But because I want to grab these boxes, we're going to loop through here, then come all the way around, and then all the way back and make a big S. It's actually more than an S, I suppose, but still. You're turning away. It's going to make this pretty easy. Okay, you're on the way. That's fine. Do I want to use lure for anything? I'll have you go late, because maybe. I think we leave it the Wireghost if we can. This should be a pretty easy kill, all things considered. You can sprint up. Could go to here. Wow, why are these tiles so weird to drag on? Like, you can kind of see, right? Like, I'm moving the mouse smoothly, and it just doesn't want to update constantly. I don't know why that is. Some kinds of terrain are just kind of weird for this. And I don't need anything special. Don't need anything special because you're easy. You're not even scary for a while. I might lure you to here just so you're easier to kill. But you can see me. I don't care that you can see me. A couple of guards there. Fair enough. You're not going very far. You don't have the space to go very far, is what I mean. One claw kill is fine, though. I get the charge back every time, so I can run a little bit closer. You guys could be scary. I want to kind of drag you guys around there. And if I'm somewhere like this, you're not going to see me. I'm behind, like, a bunch of line of sight blockers. So if I can lure all three of you to this spot, it's going to look half decent. So I'm feeling safe-ish there. I'm going to have remake yield just so I can... Oh, I can't yield. Okay, that's fine, though. I'll put you right behind the war machine, which should be totally fine. Yeah, this should be a pretty safe spot to stand, all things considered. To be safe, I could centering Falcon, but I really don't think it's going to matter. Tiger should go as close as she can. And then, do I have a good lure or do I not? That might reach. I guess we'll see. But as close as you can go. Actually, I'm going to use Silence just for move speed. There you are. Get a little bit farther. Increase the odds of lure being good. I think that's worthwhile. And then I don't want to run up there to catch you, so I'm going to try to pull all of you down. Yep. If I pull all of you to, like... Let's see, the radius is 15. But if I'm pulling you, like, directly to the side, you're not going to, you know, see my teammates. If I put you here, I can't AR. There's actually not a great spot to AR no matter what. I mean, I guess there's... I mean, it only hit one person, right? So let's make it as good as we can for the slash slide, then. I can only go so far without not catching you, so... Gotta be a bit cautious, but I think, yeah, pulling all of you right around here should block all the line of sight. Should be pretty chill. You're one of the two tanky guys, so I'm gonna anticipation you, so you have some crit chance on you. This grunt captain is, I guess, not actually tankier, but either way, we're chilling. Devices turned back on, not a very big deal. You're going where we expect. I don't have any good AoE combat debuffs. That's the only slightly scary thing here. Is I don't have marker sights or a strike zone or anything, so have to be a little bit careful about how this fight actually goes. Should be fine, just, you know, could be concerns. You're going back and forth over there. You should not be able to see me because I specifically put you behind this. This should be a really solid run up into Metal Scream into Slash Slide. You're going at 7. Remake can delay. You can yield, and you're going to be at 6. This should be fine. But ideally, we have her lead. Okay, this happens really a lot, where one random guard just doesn't move on their turn. I don't know why. You're suspicious. You've been grabbed. Yeah, I'm gonna send it in as a bug. It's been like relatively common. Guards sometimes don't move on their turn, despite having things to do. In this case, the Blooder refused to walk forward, but was grabbed by Lure in a previous turn. No idea why. It skipped. This seems to happen sometimes when 3+ guards are grabbed by a Lure or Shadow. That's when I see it most often, though I'm not sure it's actually what's happening. Also, you'll be very annoying to get rid of. Wait for the report to go through. There we go. Yeah, they'll be very annoying to deal with because... Okay, I'm going to have you go last. Okay, random other guard is moving around. Seems okay. Don't know where you are. Oh, there you are. Okay. Good for you. Okay, delay, yield. You're going to lead. You're going to get spotted. There's no way around that. It's fine. We'll find a way to suppress you. This damage is worth it. And even if I can't kill it, it's not the end of the world. It's one person getting seen, and it's a really high value turn. So we go here. We're in Metal Scream range. We're in Slash Slide range. I mean, there's almost a world where I end up far enough away with Slashlight that I don't get fully spotted, but as soon as they die, it's going to happen. So no way around that one. Don't need VCAPs. I'm as far forward as I need to be to get my job done. I'm in range for, once again, I'm in range for everything I care about. Going up to here, just to look at it. I don't think worth it. Alright. So let's, yeah, dude, these floor tiles are really annoying to walk around on. Okay, 3 AP, that's what I need. Let's go. You're angry. I will Metal Scream Pulse you. 136, 173. That's about right for how much armor they have. Yeah, so it seems like it does kinetic damage, but they get shredded first for whatever reason. And then, in case you somehow don't kill them both, well, I don't want to block my team, though. So I don't really care if you see me. I think it is what it is. There's also a world where I get lucky and I can run even farther forward. I want to be, let's see. One option here. Oh, I clicked a little bit too early. I think I'm still in range, but I might have screwed up here. Okay, yeah, I clicked a little bit too early. I was like, oh, what if I go for you and then, like, try to use my buff here to get all the way to here? That's going to be a little bit tight. Let's see. That's 2.78 meters. Yeah, there's, like, no way I get there just because of VCAPs. What I could do, as I struggle to drag myself to other locations... Yeah, I'm not in Crimson Vector range, so I can go to here and get a Crimson Vector hit, Burn Surge, and see if Claws is enough damage. It certainly might be. It certainly might not. I don't believe I get an extra meter simply by going any other way around this one. Okay, let's see. So I go here, I Crimson Vector. Yeah, I go here, I Crimson Vector. I Burn Surge, I Eye Laser, I then Claw, and we see if it goes well enough. Someone else cleans this up, no problem. That should be trivial. So I go here. You're angry. Crimson Vector you. This is some damage. It's not a ton, but it's something. Glancing hit. Burn Surge. Eye Lasers. Decent accuracy buff here. If I crit with my 5% crit chance, which is obviously very, very low, I will get the kill. I unsurprisingly did not get the crit. I glanced twice, which is roughly expected. Not a huge problem. Librarian is not going to have any chance to be in this fight at all, so let's not be silly. Let's not generate tally. Let's just go to right here. And then we can run up. I do want to get to here. Okay, that's still in range. Fine. Spend one more AP. Not the end of the world. And you're going to run for this Matrix Host, which for now is running straight forward. Sure. Who cares? Let's see. So Tiger can try. Tiger gets this no problem. I think one hit, one kill is almost a guarantee. I don't think I'm worried about much here. I don't think I'm getting ambushed. I'm behind some cover. We'll take the strike and then figure it out. Okay, what are the odds I don't get this kill? Let's see. You have 117 health. I have 70 to hit. You cut my damage by a third. This is going to do... Basically, yeah, okay, it's even a glance kills here. And we don't glance, we just got the kill. So you're spotted for now. To be safe, I will refract. I mean, do I really think you're going to run this way to me? Honestly, refract just feels safe. Let's just pop it. Who cares? You're done. Remake is going to attempt to be useful here. That's 3 shots outside of vision, so I get a surprise target buff. Accurate at 22 meters seems pretty good. And then I think full auto SMG gets it every time. So you did outroll everyone on initiative. I have 100% to hit. Even the basic attack is guaranteed to kill, so why full auto then? We crit for funsies. Honestly, gives the team some move speed. Don't hate that. You hugging there is safe and fine, I think. Seems good. Great. Alright. We got enough done, and I appreciate having strong claws and strong weapons and a war machine. Alright, we will find a blue key somewhere, usually in one of the boxes. Not that we're going out this way, but whatever. You're doing nothing. You're going back, which is what I assumed. Falcon, I think. Just, let's be safe. Just wait. I, once in a while, get punished by being, like... Yeah, like, you would have spotted me, that would have been annoying. Not that I couldn't deal with it, but, like... It's okay. We get the host. I know I just said I shouldn't be going too early too often, but no one else is around. These guys are all back here, so it is what it is. Let's go. I should look for a rewind, maybe. Honestly, I don't need it on this turn. I'm going to wait, actually, and I can get some value on things like... Well, no. What would I get value out of? I wouldn't use a Phantom Slide without getting everything back. I guess I get Trap Gear back for free and Pin Drop back for free, but I'm not going to use them without tokens. So I will wait for Rewind. There is... I mean, it's going to still be an extra turn in between, but... Actually, I would have had more AP if I had... Whatever. We're rewinding anyway. Didn't make all the right choices, but it is what it is. Let's start killing some guards. If I'm here and no one can hear me, that's good. If I go... Okay, if I go here, I have 4 AP. That's not the best, but it'll be fine. Probably have to recast Rewind, to be honest. But I put you here, take some shots. Seems okay. Should have plenty of damage. Nice crit. That is downer on a few enemies, which is good for me. Nice second crit. Down you go. Librarian, go ahead and get me what you can get. Alright, we're looking at one of these. Fair enough. Let's load a lot of the normal stuff. And then I could go through a bunch of regular garbage. Problem is, again, Pin Drop is going to be a little bit dangerous because I'm going to show up somewhere with a bunch of ice that I can't immediately deal with. So without more Spectral Dagger tokens, I'm pretty afraid. I will token here in case I Trapkeeper stuff. I'm going to move pretty far forward. Once I have like at least 8 tokens, I feel comfortable, but for now I'm not going to be doing that. Tally, then connection, then connecting. This is pretty easy as well. Sure. Do I care about program loading? I can load you, so yes. I forgot to switch this out for baby scan. Too late. AP's not a big deal. I'll load a passive ice for that one. It's not a big deal. Scan, we find what's up with the neighbors. So yeah, so what's unfortunate is there's going to be a lot of bad teleport locations for Pin Drop. These two would be dead. If I do it from here, which I think is reasonable. I can use to not do it from there, actually, and try to get damage, but I think I want to unlink and double Trapkeeper to get a lot of tokens, so that I for sure kill with Pin Drop. And then hopefully I don't get unlucky and like hit this, or like hit this then come back here or something. But then I can go here, Phantom Slide kills, go here with Phantom Slide, that kills. Could choose to ignore, could choose not to, figure it out. Anyway, yeah, I can end my turn. Load more programs next up, and it'll be okay. Actually, alright, and I can't leave because of this thing. I could have left this up. If I thought about my turn a bit more, I could have left this up, simply walked here, and gone for Unlinked Trapkeeper. That would have been superior, I think. Because it would have allowed me to Pin Drop and get a lot done. So unfortunately, I'm kind of a turn behind, because that would have been probably pretty decent. Anyway, too late now. Again, I need a token before I do more, and I've only got 4. But yeah, I will generate tokens off this and hope it all goes well. Alright, you're done. Falcon, probably should not rush this. Although, honestly, it's not even that bad. If you run right here, you have 4 AP. This guy is going to be debuff with Downer. We're going to send Tiger to grab the loot box. Remake can do initiative stuff because she's first to go next turn. If you're here, you won't lurch. Yeah, it's not close. That's fine. If I put you here, this looks fine. I don't see any obvious downsides with doing this, so I think, yeah, we put you here. This kill's pretty likely. I can probably have Tiger get Refract in for you to make sure you're safe. You guys will not see the corpse. They don't have vision on it. Let's go. Only have 1 claw attack, but I have 2 sword attacks. I think it's going to be okay. There is a chance I'm overrating my capabilities. Nope, that Spinner's guaranteeing it for me. I'm going to spend the AP because I want to actually bank up claw attacks. There is that sort of push and pull with this character where you would like to bank up your tools. I have a lot of AP, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the box, then come up. Is it the blue key? Splicer Arena Part 3. That's good. That is the blue key as well. Splicer Arena, definitely pretty fun. She has one of the only services that you cannot get from a power play, so it's actually pretty high value. I think luring you guys across the room is useful, and then we can ambush you next turn with everyone's initiative being good. I can also use anticipation to know if I care or not. So let's see what you're doing. I don't know if I believe that you're going to do nothing next turn, but we are... You're behind this, and we're behind this, so I'm not too worried. What if I send you away? Is that better? It actually might be. Let's see. Where do we want to go? We want to end here We're going to go across like this, knock this down, grab the gold key loot, then come across and end here. So if I drag you guys away, we can deal with you very late into the mission, which seems correct. And then as far as Pinger is concerned, I mean, there's only so many guards left. Not escalating for a little while. If I put Pinger down here, you go somewhere where I actually want to kill you. Like, I could actually do... Let's put it there. In case it overwrites one of these two. I can refract to be safe. I think that's actually reasonable. I'm going to do it. Just because I don't know what you're going to do. I don't want to deal with that. But it does make using gunfire to kill him harder. He's going to run across, which is going to be a little bit annoying for killing Thedo, but... Maybe I made bad choices. I think I'm okay, though. Must load you. Must get rid of you. Must load this. I'm going to load disarm because I'm probably going to need it at some point. All right, here we go. Let's get my extra tokens. Let's go here. Let's unlink everything. Load a program. Use a program. I guess we're not going to. Do I have enough tokens? I have 10. That's enough. I'm going to take my download. I'm going to skip these. I'm going to get lucky with pin drop. Honestly, not terrible. Get lucky with pin drop. Yes, I did. That's wonderful for me. Scan. I see stuff. Transport Manifest Part 3. Transport Manifest Part 4. And we have completed the mission. Go us. Always done in style. Connection rerouted to CPU. That's actually very annoying. I'm going to walk off. And then Phantom Slide back. The funny thing is, I actually thought about spiking the CPU a little bit earlier. Yeah, I thought about going to that earlier when I was already there. I'm like, oh, you know, I'll eventually escalate. And I was like, it doesn't really matter. Who cares? And then turns out, put me onto this. Didn't get hit too hard as far as I can tell. Connection rerouted. And then, yeah, I lost decoy. Armor blocked 8. Took some damage. It's not the end of the world. I had deck shield. Anyway, that's all done. Take this. I have one more Phantom Slide. I'm going to use it for this, so I'm going to go ahead and load Decoy. I'm going to just walk here. It's already scanned 2 of 2. Do I want Data Filter? Honestly, deck armor is nice, although I really don't need it, so let's not bother. Remote controls, connection any action. If you use a program... Okay, well, here, then here, then here, then here. Let's not get rid of sleeping devices. Clearly that one. And then don't need... Okay, so 4 and 1, basically. Definitely you. Definitely you. And then this camera will never matter, so I'm not going to bother. I guess an escalation control device is on, but I don't really care. I have a bunch of tokens here. I will probably one-shot, so let's Phantom Slide to the APU. Down it goes. Scan. Spike. Well done. It was what? 1 turn in the first host, 2 turns in this one, something like that. Really straightforward, really well done. High-level Wireghost hacking, definitely quite fun, but there is that challenge in generating enough tokens such that your tools are actually lethal. Let's wait. You're following lore. Falcon can wait. Librarian should wait till this guy moves. You're following lore. We'll get you guys later. You're on the way back. Yep, figured you would turn to the side. Look ahead constantly lies about that kind of stuff. Are you moving in? Do you have any AP left? You're looking the wrong way. We love that. Yeah, so look ahead lied about your movements, but thankfully you're in a very, very easy to kill spot, which is great. Run up to here seems fine. They're going to run back. I'm going to be a little bit careful. So I might want to be, yeah, somewhere more like this. Feels a little bit safer. Wireghost gets this no problem, I think, and then can run up towards the team. I think these shots are pretty reasonable. Whole team gets spotted. Don't care. Hello, you're angry. Although I'm still hidden because you stopped when you saw her. We get downer. That's fun. Tig, I think we should actually let her get this kill so that she can redline again. So you're going to yield. Falcon is going to print some AP. Okay, not if you glance every time. Print some AP. There you go. And these guys are stuck there, so I can make this run. Okay, I think this is fine. This is 2 basic attacks and a claw. That seems fine to me. Tiger can... Not guaranteed help, but I can keep taking the risks and I think it's fine. The one downside is if you fail, you're not going first next turn. Okay, and you can yield though, so we can find out a little bit more. Because if Tiger cannot help, we should maybe be safe. If Tiger can help, it's not a big deal. Tiger can railgun, but not without getting heard. We're not escalating anyway, but like, yeah, we're not really in a rush here, so I think when they turn around, is it going to be okay? Yeah, you'll be in this room, it'll be fine. Tiger can run forward, it's going to be okay. I think we... Do I want to risk it with the War Machine? I don't need to, right? Nice, we found more Splicer Mina. That's wonderful, good job. And yeah, if I had lower cooldowns on Metal Scream, that would pretty much send it over for sure. There's no way I fail. I mean, how... Okay, Librarian wins on initiative, but no one else does. I really shouldn't take this risk. But I want to anyway, but I really shouldn't. So odds of me failing, right? I get 2 sword attacks and 1 claw attack. I definitely can fail to shred this. So I shouldn't be stupid. I'm going to stand in here with the team. He's running to, like, here-ish, from what I recall. I guess I'll put you there. These guys shouldn't be going far enough to really be dangerous. And in fact, Tiger goes early enough that she can overwrite their movements. So, yeah, I'm going to put you right here. Trying to find one... There we go. I wanted to have 3 AP to have more initiative for the next turn. Just in case I needed it for some reason. Maybe wasteful. Oh, yeah, I forgot we were... Oh, interesting. So when you hack an APU, you do still trigger a Seiko, and so are moving, which makes sense. Remake gets spotted, a little bit sad, but it's fine. Whole team is going first. That seems fine. I should run back this way, ideally. It's a bunch of tally going through that, which is not ideal. I'm going to have him wait. I think Falcon goes for this kill now. We have enough AP, and Tiger can follow up. Yeah, this seems reasonable. Go here. Again, I was likely to get the kill anyway, but there's like a, what, 5% chance? Yeah, so 61% means good chance at glancing. Right? Could have been a glance, easily. 67%, again, still a decent enough chance. Around 10% to double glance. So that would have been entirely possible. Didn't, but again, would have been possible. These guys are going to be running toward... What? Corpse Timers? Probably. Lure will not drag them around. Actually, I think it doesn't. I could be wrong about that, I guess. Do you have... No, you don't have Jam Kit. That's fine. We can knock it down the old-fashioned way, which is Security Scramble. Gold key room opened. Let's go spend 2 AP. Stay up there. Vulcan Punch weapon blueprint. 5k cred ship. Underworld report file. This will sell for decent money. Everything else, fairly low value. Let's see what's in that one, though. Yeah, the team wants to go here. I want to not get shot. I might just run here with the team. Just group up. We will escalate. It's not the end of the world. As long as we're grouped up, we're safe. Librarian is in a little bit of a weird spot. Might have to knock those down, because Librarian running that way is too risky, so... This stays down for a while. He'll be a little bit slow, but it's not the end of the world. I forget if that laser gate is attached or not. It is. That's going to be a very easy skipjack then. Or simply just we jam kit something. Right. Siphon one, jam kit the other, move on. More likely the result. You're on the way over there. You're finding bodies. You're going toward me, but we're winning on initiative, so it's not a big deal. Falcon goes here. Team can move forward. It's fine. Okay, reinforcements are in the worst spot, but we can handle them. It's not a big deal. Siphon plus run forward. Pretty clearly the best course of action. Spend 2 AP, wait for Jam Kit. Tiger gets the last box. We can use Lure to drag guards around. Dr. Samdara Part 1. Don't care about that one. This ended up being a fairly useless gold key room, to be honest. I did not like this one. There was like one there was like one good thing in it, and it was that I had a standalone file that was going to be worth probably a decent amount, and that was it. So Jam Kit this so you can walk up. Can I snap onto the wall and have 1 AP? No? Okay. If I silence, I can probably get there. I just want to be in cover and then have the ability to lure on a future turn. So this is, to me, actually worth it. Remake is going to go behind this wall. You're going to be there. That seems fine. Let's go see where you're headed. I'm kind of curious. That way, great. You're already making my job easier. Although, look ahead slow might be a negative. We're safe for now. We'll see what happens. Good investigation. Proud of you. Alright, great. You get to safety. Come join your team. Alright, we're good. Yeah, let them run away. I guess I could ping her for fun. Here's somebody run over there. Who cares? Under Sec 14 seems pretty easy. We got our primary objective done. We have no other secondaries. Delay, delay. What you guys got? Off you go. Good job. You're running, which, fine with me. Don't go much farther, though. Alright, you can't do much, but you can hide there, which seems fine. I think I don't want to go any farther. I mean, I know where you're going, I guess, but I don't know where these guys are going. We're getting another 2 tally from, I guess it's from that corpse, right? Yeah, I'm not 100% confident you're not turning around, so let's not bother. Tiger could lure these guys away. That seems worth, just to make sure they're not part of this. Good. You're off doing the same. And yeah, it looks like the slow has kept you from running. Maybe not. Maybe not as far as you were going to go. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, being around here seems reasonable. No one should be turning around. Could be famous last words. I will, to be safe, centering myself. And then who needs rewind? I'm not sure. I'll save it. I'm going to do another look ahead just so I have further info on where everyone's going. Okay, so far so good. You just end your turn. The team is behind you anyway. Camera's annoying. It's fine. Ducking should have worked. Nope. Camera spotted remake anyway. That's too bad. This is attached something for Skipjack, but it doesn't matter. Ideally, we don't escalate. That would be nice. Tiger. I mean, we have nothing available, right? Everything is down. I can rewind for that. I will rewind for that. I will rewind Library. No, I'm going to rewind Tiger because she's going to have the like more total move speed, and so she's going to spend the 1 AP knocking that down, and it'll be fine. You're on the way. Found more corpses, but these corpses were already discovered, looks like. So, they all got out of the way, and we are going to be clean here. I will probably put the siege mission then into this recording, as I try to go for 1 hour. Obviously, I've had plenty of 2-hour long ones, just because of how long the missions take sometimes, but let's go ahead and get rid of you. That's good. Wait for you to move, just so we have the extra info. Cool. Alright, we're clean. Librarian can go sprint across the map. It's not going to be the safest, but you can use Refract. It'll be fine. So standing here is okay. We have tools. Although only so many, because my Vanguard doesn't get to run as far as you might want. You get that box. That seems fine. Alright. Okay, everyone already won on initiative. I'm going to put you here and wait. No real reason to run before that. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, get all the way over here by the Wireghost. Put down Refract to make sure everything is fine. And we're totally good at this point. So here's Refract. Sure, whatever. Not really going to matter. Who rolled low? Falcon rolled low. So I'm going to have Falcon get better initiative. That way we get to extract early and not wait for as many guard turns. Great. We got what we came for. We did miss 1 box. I don't really care. I just didn't realize it was there. It's not the end of the world. Let's get out. We're done. Got the Matrix loot. Got the gold key loot. Honestly, not terribly impressive for power level 5, but whatever. Pretty clean overall. So yeah, these are the kind of missions where it's like, oh, okay, I definitely want to have some more challenges because, you know, we do plenty of damage here and, you know, we get through them all no problem. But, you know, when you fight the strong corporal factions, it gets a lot tougher. So, yeah, not sure what came out of the... Wow, I fully cleaned 2 Matrix hosts, and there were only 4 accounts and 3 files. Is that accurate? I guess it was, right? I mean, I guess the Matrix Host 1 only had 1 download node, and Matrix Host 2 only had... I guess 1 as well, actually, right? So I guess there were 2 total download nodes, 1 and 3 files. Actually, that's not quite fair. because part of what I downloaded were these. So there were, 7 plus 4 is 11 theoretically, but yeah. With hosts not ever spawning as large, I do like having the Wireghost because I get to knock down a lot of security devices. So like he lets me, not invest in jam kit on my Vanguard, for example. And honestly, I still like having the one of jam kit, one of security scramble. I think it's really valuable. Having the asynchronous or like parallel cooldown refreshes is really valuable. Having 3 different parallel jam kits is really good. Right, this is a jam kit, this is a jam kit, this is a jam kit, kind of. But otherwise, yep, pretty chill. My team took a 3rd. That's fine. Mission complete. Ready to train one person in the trainer. Here you go, Sniper Bubbles. We've capped out Quiet Kill. We've capped out Nest. Cannot get more an Empty Lung just yet. Don't have any new talents I can learn, so I think it really is down to, is Perimeter Eye worth it? And the answer to that is almost certainly no. Skull Shot cooldown I don't think is that great. It takes a lot of investment to be worth, super worth it. But I think if I am getting good single turns, 15 accuracy for the turn is fine. It also actually lasts 2 turns. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry. This is the one that only lasts a single turn. So 15 accuracy for a single turn is really, at most 1 shot, and then sometimes Skull Shot says it's actually for 2. But whatever, it's here. It's text. I can't grab much more. I could grab, at level 19, I could say here, grab me an extra item finally, but nah. So there's that. That's pretty solid. Now, the next mission to run would be probably the siege against Arrowhead. Sieges don't usually take too long. Alternatively, there's someone pinned down on this map, but that one will take longer. So the thing is, though, I'm just going to run this mission. We're 40 minutes in. I think I can make it run relatively quickly. We are going to stay relatively weak faction in Milieu. We'll just add it. I will add the Snoop. I'll try to get extra loot from that. I will take the unplugged cameras. I don't have much I can inject here. Field Ops has no token, so obviously not that one. Hacking Station, going to here. Doesn't give me any, file injections here. And Digital Coordination, still as it is right there. Nothing to really add. So, yeah, simply, the team is in the trainer. Let's go. Lab Matinee. Luther gets a bunch of influence, which is nice, so go to 100. Proper mercs for deployment. Here's the mercs. Really quick, I want to check if there's anything special here. Whoops, wrong thing. Newest in terms of stuff that I own. That's pretty good. That's meh. Don't care about you. Don't care about you. That's really nice for a Blade Ion Bat. Accuracy and pure damage is maybe the best I can go for. Let me see if I can make that upgrade happen then. So here for you, I'm going to say, oh yeah, this is clearly stronger and it's not close. So there's that for you. And then what was the other one? It was a E-rifle mouth, I think. Yeah, it's not quite as good. I've got 40 and 16 here. Okay, then the team is ready to go. Here is the squad. Let's make this happen. We're in short enemy contact. You are almost directly in line of sight. Wow, that is incredibly close. That is absolutely going to be. Wait, no, you're. Okay, that's too close to be reasonable for me. I don't know. Maybe that's wild. Okay. What's the map called? This map is called Cyber Clinic. This is, what is it? Exfiltrate? Yeah, Exfiltrate. Map spawn bug on Cyber Clinic. Not technically in the line of sight, but incredibly close. This feels unintended. Yeah, I mean, I think this is, yeah. It's a little tight. Don't know where they're going to turn, but if Sitha blocks this way, she has no choice but to get shot. And might literally die at the start of the mission, which I can't do anything about. So I'm actually going to make a save here. Because, I mean, that would allow me to load it and, like, restart before mission. Basically, your spawn point and exit point is deterministic once you have accepted the mission, as well as loot box contents, but I believe guard spawns are not. So if I like get shot on turn 1, that is unintended from the devs. They do not want you to like literally be shot with no gameplay turn 1. They will change the map like layout or like possible spawn locations to make that not the case. And so if that happens to me, it's a bug, and I'm going to restart the mission so I can, you know, play that out. Which is pretty simple. It's, yeah, anyway, we can move on. You're around there. You don't matter. We got to, of course, run forward as far as we can. Do we have any good... So, unfortunately, we can't do any security siphon stuff because the only thing attached are these hosts, which means I literally can't skipjack this map. Too bad, but it is what it is. My exit is going to be right over there, which is a pretty short trip. But I want the loot boxes, but I also want to group with my team. Let's have you at least go to here. That seems fine. Remake can get across, although I want to look ahead some people. Where are you going? Right, okay. That's ambushable, that's fine. Don't know what you're doing. Can I anticipation you? Yes. Where are you going? That's dangerous for me. You're going pretty late, so we'll be somewhat out of the way, but I guess you're never going to see us. If I'm here, this bench blocks line of sight. And that's going to be close to 20 meters. So there's actually a world where like this shot is fine. That's going to be in the way. That was going to block line of sight. So if I'm here, I think this bench blocks line of sight for me. I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. In fact, I maybe should just use lure. You know, I'm just going to drag both of you away. I don't want to deal with this. Both of you out of my way. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with you guys. You probably don't walk, although I could wait. I probably should just wait. There's no reason to rush this. At this point, we're not getting caught, so yeah, just let them have their turn. All right, that's messed up. I'm not dealing with this. Okay, we're loading. Restart level should give me new enemy spawns. Like I said, that's a bug. We're on the ground. Here's Vanessa. As long as she... Okay, this is good enough. She wins on initiative. I can probably crouch to here and it's going to be okay. Okay, these two spawns are gone. There's actually no one remotely nearby, so let's just run in a straight line. And we'll go as fast as we can. We'll group up. We'll figure it out. We'll be okay. She should be able to crouch to somewhere. Should be able to go somewhere. You can walk in a straight line. Go to there. Use look ahead because I'm curious. Gets back off the squad, or off the spot rather. Slow you two down. You're going to run toward my team. Okay. You're going to stand around, and we know that you're going to walk this way. I can get behind this test tube probably. Okay. You can run forward. It should be fine. Yeah, you're doing nothing, so I'm safe to do this. All the way up here seems okay. If I go short, do I have a good lure? Actually, yes. If I go here, I can lure you. That doesn't seem needed, though. You can't see me. It's fine. Just go there. I'll probably have the Wireghost grab this, since he's going to be the least useful combatant. Everyone else is better at fighting. And you... That's too risky. I'm gonna Burn Surge just for 1 AP, so that I can get across to here. There's a world where you walk up and are scary, but I think it's fine. Could use the combat drugs instead, but I think it's fine. Alright, Vanessa. Yeah, you're gonna go hide there for several turns. And we'll see you later. You are running toward me. Oh, okay, my fault. My fault, my fault, my fault. I was greedy and should have been more patient. We're gonna get some guards sent my way. That's my fault. Thankfully, Remake run 1 on initiative. But, yeah, mistakes were made. This is going to be a whole thing. because my team is not doing great on initiative otherwise. Everyone else actually ducked. It was only like, so I could try to bait them into Librarian, but that's probably not quite correct. I'm just going to leave you here. I could try to go for loot at some point, but I'm not in a rush. Let's just leave you where you are. So intruder spotted. Anyone who turns suspicious is going to be sent my way. You guys are not. You're walking forward, you're standing around, but you're walking to... Well, let's see. Your vision cone is what? 18? You're walking up maybe 5 meters. You're not going to see anything. I don't care. Okay, so I need to slow you down. Actually, I'm going to go for SMG shots here. I mean, the AR is better, but it's loud. I think I can get through this mostly stealthily. Yes, we're getting, you know, some guards sent my way, but it's you. You're all the way across the map. You're going to run all the way to here, and I'm not worried about that one. So I'm going to go SMG because these guys aren't catching me. No one else is going to be nearby, and I'm pretty sure I can get a shred. I mean, I have a good chance for crit. Didn't get it that time. Second drive, I don't... Oh, shoot, mistake. Okay. I forgot I was going to be out of AP. I mean, I could have look-aheaded. That would have been -2. He was at 21, right? So I -6 to you. Yeah, you were at 21. You would have gone to 19, so that Tiger could have gone, but Tiger wouldn't have guaranteed it either. She could have refracted. Maybe it would work okay there, but yeah, mistakes were made. Thankfully, got bailed out, but not my best plays. Get info on you guys. Seems all right. Shouldn't need centering. I think my entire team is actually pretty safe where they are. To be guaranteed, I will buff Tiger here, but again, we shouldn't need it. If Tiger runs in for this, she'll have one strike with Jam Kit going. Librarian could try. Falcon cannot. I could throw Lure down. I shouldn't need to, though. Triggering this is going to be annoying, but it is what it is. I think we Jam Kit the Laser Gate. I think we run up here. I cannot dodge that. It's fine. You're not doing anything, according to the preview. If the preview lies to me, I'm very sad. If I run you, then you're doing nothing according to the preview as well. If the preview lies to me, I'm also very sad. But I'm going to run up here. I'm going to trigger one tally. I'm going to kill you. And I will refract just to make sure things are okay. You're angry. Oh, did you actually not get grabbed by this somehow? Interesting. Is it a kill? Yes. Fat crit. We take those. Of course, this guy is still spotted. He was spotted for realsies. Refract somewhere like... I would like to block the corpse if I can. Somewhere like that should be reasonable then. Delay them getting info. And I think throwing Pinger out somewhere like that is going to just send guards away, more or less. You should be fine. You are on the way, but you should not see anything. As you come around the corner, even next turn. I mean, you will keep running. Obviously, intruders detected is something that will pull you pretty far. Okay, that's fine. Not sick, but fine. Let's delay. Let's get the guards to move. You shouldn't find anything. You don't. I'm going to set up for a good E-rifle turn, ideally. I'm thinking we can full auto this entire group and just make it convenient. Gotta care about initiative rolls, but it looks like they're pretty solid. Yeah, if they're... Okay, you're going to start turning around, but I think I do want to go for these kills here. Remake goes at near the start. I think we can buy some time for the rest of the team if I just start grabbing loot boxes on her, so I'm going to go for this here. I think it is worth it. It's one tally. I don't care. It's not an escalation. We were going to escalate next turn anyway. Ooh, we got a okay sniper rifle. We got I think an improved suppressor as well, although I forget what that goes to. I don't know if it's AR or something else. Behind the curtain leaves you not spotted in case I fail to get this kill for some reason. As for you guys, we know what most of your vision cones are. If I get to here, we're fine, although I might want... I'm gonna delay the librarian. Yep, you're doing nothing. Okay. Same there. Okay, fair enough. Put you here, you're in range of everybody. You can security siphon this, that we can run forward as a team pretty reliably. Put you here. You're gonna hear gunfire. I don't care that they're gonna hear gunfire. Remake will probably look for a pre-compute to let him go pretty early. Although we'll see. He rolled great. You love to see it. Yeah, so the vision cones don't let me do a lot. I can't go super close. But I can go to here. I could, I'm not sure it's smart, I could just like run all the way up here and let them see me and Metal Scream Pulse and just go for it. I actually kind of like that. It's gonna trigger an escalation though. But it's gonna make the fight really easy. I can Metal Scream, it'll get all three of them. It'll be someone that Remake won't have to buff because, well, it shouldn't matter too much because Remake has to move to get into range in the first place. So I am kind of tempted to be like, nah, actually go here. Metal Scream, by the way, does not wake up enemies. It doesn't count as like an attack. And so they will remain, they'll get suspicious, but they won't go alert. But no, I think this is fine. Undersec level 3 is going to be impossible anyway. 11 kills doesn't really matter because 8 red cubes isn't important to me. I'm going to VCAPS. I don't need to. Like, I'm going to win anyway, but I'm going to VCAPS to spend the AP now. So that next turn I have all my AP. Didn't roll that well on initiative. It's fine, though. Dispatching Psy to intercept something and Jibo to intercept something. It's fine for now. Okay, if you do a short yield, Remake can have Falcon lead, which seems good. A lot of people being sent this way. You're going toward that, but yeah, you're on the way for sure, and you will find a corpse. We can try to get the team out. So yeah, you're going to short yield. You are going to pre-compute Falcon. You can now short yield. Falcon can get a lot done here, I think. If we go here in Metal Scream, or we'll see. Can I do it from here? This is in Metal Scream range. That seems good. Yeah, let's just... If I'm right there, that's the entire team. They can all see me. They're all angry. I don't care. Really solid damage. If I weapon swap, Slash Slide does not reach 2 just yet. But if I go here, it will. That seems fine to me. They are nicely debuffed. If I'm here, I'm between 2 of them, so I'm going to get easy setup. Not quite a kill. It's actually kind of nice, because now I can claw them. Again, I tried to aim to where I could claw them, and I can. So that was a glance. It's kind of unfortunate, but that's not. That is a possible claw kill. Yeah, it's expected to be. It is. That is spending 1 AP and being in range, so that's going to be 2 melee strikes. First shot might kill. We didn't roll a glance. We take those. Alright, well, this got triggered, so someone's going to run to this pressure sensor. But you're allowed to stand there. Tiger is going kind of late. And that guy's pretty far away, so I don't think I care. We should be okay to run out like this. Our exit's back over here, but we're going to clean the map out first. Remake should be fine. Librarian goes pretty early. Yeah, I think it's fine. We can just start running. I think you grabbing that box is acceptable. It's a reasonably straight shot for you, and you're probably not getting jumped by anybody. Okay, sure. The Librarian can simply start running. Just going to keep the team grouped up. Going to bypass these guys entirely. Grab this host, and then come back around afterwards. I think that's reasonable, because this is going to be just too... Actually, wait, can you? No, you can't. You can't do anything here. This thing just is what it is. You're off that way. There is a chance my Wireghost gets... Or my Vanguard gets pinched. It's very unlikely. You're doing nothing. I think the other guy can't run fast enough, so it shouldn't be a problem. Looking around, no big deal. Are you running? Nope. Oh, you're the one going to that. Right, that makes sense. Alright, I might want to lure all of you into the same spot here. And kind of kill all of you at once. That seems pretty reasonable to me, actually. Especially with Theta actually chasing. I would like to drag you all into this room. I can lure a second time a little bit afterwards. But, wait, what? Okay. That was weird. So it feels like it gets backwards sometimes and when you're sneaking versus running. Not the end of the world by any means, but it was like, switch to sneak, my character was ducking. It's kind of strange. And then I pressed C to switch to sneak and she was standing. And I was for sure not sneaking. Okay, well, they're all going to follow lure. They'll turn back around, but for now it's reasonable. Do I want to trigger one tally with Vanessa? I think... I think you can just stand there and it's fine. We have something available, right? Or do we not? Siphon is down. Scramble's up. Yeah, Scramble does run through. Seems okay. Still have camera leverage for at some point in the future. Escalation is... Well, Glasswalker initiative is always nice. 1 tally per turn. Sure, whatever. We're at 4 per turn now? Yep. Yeah, we'll mostly let you run, I think. Let's get info. Everyone should be relatively safe, so let's get info. We fail the sec level 7 thing, that's fine. You're over there, you're all hanging out in the same spot. I will try to get a look ahead on you. Thea's going to move back to where he was going, I think. Yep. You found a corpse. It's not the end of the world, but we bought a turn, which is good. You're hunting the wrong way, which is cool. CK can only go so far. Yeah, we got a lot of time to buy. Oh, look ahead can't even be used yet. Still on cooldown. That's just fine. Tiger's going to do something kind of similar and probably stop short. Since someone's got to end their turn inside this zone. Sec level 3 was not a surprise. Oh, I forgot to turn this off. It's fine. We're not in a rush. In fact, we maybe could have even sent you out. Well, not easily, no. Let's send Falcon in. She obviously has the AP to do stuff. That should work just fine. I don't think I can get her... Okay. We got a magazine. We've got a... This is a decent Orbit Assault Rifle, but again, I've turned off crafting here, so I don't have it right now. Most of you should not be dangerous, but... Okay, that should count as cover, I believe. So I should be allowed to stand here and it's fine. There is a chance I am wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's okay. You're going to be there. Librarian, yeah, still is counting as spotted. That should ideally change at some point. Actually, I don't... Maybe spotted doesn't decay anymore. I've had it decay in the past, but that may have just been a bug. Vanessa, I think, can keep waiting. I don't really want to generate one. Do I care? I can't go very far anyway. Let's just not bother. Okay, no new info for the guards. Falcon's buffs end soon. I think it's the last turn of VCAPs. I think Tiger luring all 3 into this hallway is worthwhile. If we make him face the left, they shouldn't be able to see Falcon. I'm going to hope this actually counts as cover. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a really bad spot. One thing I could do is actually throw down Refract. Or I can just lure you to, like, the front of this room. If I put you all, like, right there or something. I mean, my whole team has to get through this room in the first place. Maybe I do just, like, lure you into this corner and then lure you back out afterwards. And it's like, it's fine. Don't need to bring the captain. No real point. I think, yeah, what if I just drag you guys towards that? And then bring you back up afterwards? Actually, no, I think I will bring you... Oh, I don't not hear footsteps, so yeah, let's drag him there. You're never getting spotted here, so I think you can run up and it's fine. If I wanted to be really safe, I could refract. I could also just simply waited. That would be even smarter, but I don't see why this would ever be a problem. Remake. Okay, yeah, let's just do the delays. I gotta remember that Remake needs to kill that security device. Off you go. They are running. That's good news. Or, like, good to know, actually. That they're sufficiently suspicious such that they will run. Yeah, so it seems like if you throw down Lure or something and 2 people go, the 3rd one won't go. That seems relatively consistent now. As far as I can tell. Because it just keeps happening this way. Tiger will need an initiative boost. Gotta be careful with that one. You're pretty killable. I think Falcon can claim this one, no problem. This seems pretty easy. You have 3 claw attacks, and you can easily slice once. This should be really chill. Camera might be annoying, but we can deal with it. Well, yeah, I can use leverage. Okay, I'm going to camera leverage here, actually. Because I don't want this to... There's only so many cameras anyway. But that camera would possibly see a corpse, and I don't want that to happen. You're going to hear me. I don't really care. Do I have pre-compute? Actually, if I don't, it's scarier. I don't have pre-compute. I do have look ahead to drop you guys down a little bit lower, and also, we're going to win on initiative on enough people that I'm not too worried about it. You're going to see me. You're angry. I don't really care that you're angry. That was a good set of hits, or a good hit, I should say. Do I want to optic you? Yes, because I want to save claw attacks. This was going to require more than 1 claw hit. I guess maybe it would have required 2 no matter what, but this is less chance of glancing. Makes it a little bit nicer. What is my initiative? She often has very bad initiative. These guys have really good initiative. And put you here then, which is moderately hidden. It's a little dangerous. Should be okay. You rolled really well. Okay, cool. You're going early. That's nice. I'm going to scramble this. I'm going to run across. Can't get all the way. That probably counts as being in the zone. It is what it is. We'll see. Vanessa can test the waters. Let's go pretty cleanly into the room. There we go. It is not angry. Let's spend one more to be sure. It is not angry. Cool. Good. Then I will run toward the team. Not that I really need to, but it's fine like this. Yeah, 4 tally for interference. Something else going on. All right. Only those guys can hear. I would like to get them both in line of sight. That is proving difficult. That's too bad. Gets me to shoot then. Is what it is. Not quite a kill. I'm going to yield. Because I want to see if Remake can do any better. Because I would like to let him shoot his E-rifle. I'm going to legit spend 2 AP. Ooh, I don't want to block his line of sight, though. Okay, if I go to here, I get 1 kill. It gives the team steamroll. It might even trigger downer. We'll see. It did. You're going to yield back. It's going to make this kill really straightforward. It did. No one can hear the gunfire. We're chilling. I maybe shouldn't have had him use all his AP because now we don't have... Okay, well, it's too late now. But yeah, him hacking would have been useful. Let's go have my runner go. Okay, there is a guard over here. Yeah, he could eventually be a real boy. If I hide right here, he's not going to do anything. He's not going to patrol into that box. I don't care. All right, anything good from the box? Not great. Power level 2 armor, not exactly strong. Table for the remainder of the turn. Well, that's going to come back soon. Need 4 more kills. There's only 2 guards on the map. That's going to be tough. Let's wait and see what this guy does. He hunts. Good for you. Exits right here, so we can kind of gear up for this to be our play. You can hang out right there. Seems fine. We're basically just going to gear up to knock these things down and run out, and we're good. Go ahead, Vanessa. We're waiting for the Wireghost anyway, so I guess I'll have you save Sprint for now. Although, sprinting on a turn where you have the buff from the Cyberknight kill might have been worth it. Obviously, it's too late now. I have no AP left, so here we are. Librarian will eventually get what he wants. 2 guards are missing. Okay. Reinforcement, not a huge deal. There's that. Entirely in the way. Can't do much about that one. Let's see if you snap from here. You might. I think I also failed to spend his move point after the other buff happened. It's too late now, of course. All right, what do we got? Well, we have 2 sets of downloads. The CPU is going to be... It's going to require some stuff. Let's go ahead and generate our tokens. Let's scan. I'm going to unlink this so I can go and probably nuke the CPU in one try. Because that's usually 10 tokens is enough. So let's go ahead and unlink. I could disable you, or I could just simply use pin drop and see what happens. Okay, not bad. I think everything's dead. Great. Let's Phantom Slide. Everything's dead. Spiked for fun. Instead of fighting these, I'll just Phantom Slide. Actually, I could try to get lucky with pin drop again. Did not get lucky. Not the end of the world. Phantom Slide. Okay, there's traps. Killing you is not very important, I don't think. If you download, if you use a program. Got it. Well, I know the ordering here. Great. That is all the downloads done. And the final question is, yeah, do I want to wait and rewind to get some more stuff done? I have no AP this turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter, no matter what I do. Actually, let me scan. Okay, you're not very dangerous. I can probably deal with you. Unload program and be annoying. Damage to me, but I have a good amount of armor. I don't have decoy, it is what it is. Ow. Remote controls, and then... Which do I care about? Actually, none of them, but I'm just going to knock them all down anyway. I forgot that I wasn't running through any devices anymore, so I just lost... I mean, to be fair, 1 cyber deck health. It's not exactly a big deal. But, yeah, you're done anyway. Honestly, there's no way... Well, you know what? For fun, I'm going to knock that down because I can. So I'm going to go for a wind. And that will buy me a little bit. So here, I'm actually curious if rewind works twice. I don't know if it does. I've never tried before. Yeah, it does give 2 charges back. Okay, good to know. That I can definitely do like 2 daggers, unlink, 4 teleports, more daggers, 4 more teleports, and if I don't get unlucky, of course, we get a lot done there. All right, well, let's keep waiting, I guess. I will eventually use lure in a fun way, but I think for now we can let them do whatever they want to do and drag them back later. Because if I lure them, they're just going to, you know, finish their turn somewhere, like, moderately useful. You're on the way, that's fine, I can deal with you. I guess Falcon almost cares about this. This guy rolled a 19? That's annoying. If I Burn Surge, I can get across. Or close to it. Such that I should wait and see if Remake can do any stuff. Like, what? Let's see, what does Remake have? Remake has Look Ahead and Pre-Compute. So I can just send it. And just Pre-Compute myself and get there. This is going to be fine. You don't have the most move speed. I do want to give you some form of percent move speed. Okay. You found some corpses. You found a lot of corpses. Vanessa's going to get to here. I guess I didn't need to use Sprint since I'm banking everything anyway. Yeah, we'll try to knock these all down and make decent progress. That's you. Let's see. If I pre-compute... Yeah, I'm just going to pre-compute this. It's easy enough. Here you go. You're going before him. Go hug this wall. You shouldn't need more ammo than that. Look Ahead on this group seems worthwhile. Yeah, so it seems like guards often won't... Well, this guy's going to move probably. But it feels like oftentimes guards won't move if there's 3 people in the same spot already. That's what it feels like. Okay, where are you headed? Over that way. Which is fine. Falcon can move and get around you. You can hang out right there. We can knock these things down pretty well. Pinger to here should be fine. It should send people away. There shouldn't be a bad version of that. And you're just following Sec AI because you were told to investigate a corpse or something. Alright. Well, we get our... Okay, you got sent to... Interesting. Turn devices on, whatever. So someone sent to the corpse, someone sent to Pinger, probably. You got sent to Pinger, and you're being sent to the corpse, probably. We should turn some stuff off as best we can. Also probably want to refract behind us so that that guy doesn't catch us for anything. So, let's see. You can only go so far on your turn, so something like this should be fine. Let's start the tools, though. Jam kit that, and we're going to try to wait you out, hide the team behind us, and then we can sneak in afterwards. So, good enough for now. Falcon has a lot of initiative. Can only go so fast, but should be okay. Librarian can go knock everything else down. For funsies, I will Spectral Dagger. Can turn them back off, I don't care. I will Spectral Dagger, I will click on you, I will Phantom Slide, it's all dead. Scan, spike, disconnect, still 5 AP. You're at 19, and you can actually see a good part of this room. Okay, if I put you here, you're not getting spotted, probably. And you're far enough away from him that it's probably okay. I got scary for a second, but we're okay. I'm going to siphon this, and my knight can knock down something else afterwards. You're not in range, but it's okay, we can hide in this room. Tiger can wait as well. Falcon can wait. Vanessa can wait. We had a lot of initiative here. You're on the way, but you cannot see me because I put Refract down. Although you are kind of close, you can hear footsteps. We're okay, though. Librarian can wait. Off you go. Thank you, Pinger. He'll come back at some point. But now he's hunting and we're okay. Yeah, Pinger is kind of nice because it does make them enter hunting. Unlike, oh, you're kind of real. That's unfortunate. I don't like that. If I go too fast, they can hear me. Yeah, you're going right up there. I will probably... Right, he saw that. The camera seeing somebody. That makes sense. You are... I don't know where you're going, actually. You need to be killed, and you can maybe be outplayed. I'm not certain of that. I'm going to make you go late so that the team can come up pretty close. We can get to here. And then I can knock this down with security scramble. You can come up decently well. Put you here. I want to lure them if I can help it, to keep them out of my way. You would hear me. Okay. Yeah, you would hear me. Okay. Let's see. What's the best set of tools here? You're not doing too much. You're not doing too much. You're supposedly going right there as well, so it shouldn't be too bad. That means I can probably just go for Refract and keep the team safe. Let me delay. Get everyone where they can go. If you go to here, you're more than 10 meters out. Yes. Okay, run as far as you can. Have to ambush this guy, but he's at 12. Ambushing should be easy. Putting you here seems okay. There's going to be some initiative shenanigans, but it looks like we're alright with them. Because, like, I need my knight to knock down the laser wire, and I need somebody to actually take the kill right afterwards. So that could have gotten a little bit rough from a... Let's not tempt fate. Put you there. Could have gotten rough from a initiative stacking perspective, but we're fine. You can stand there and it's no big deal. Don't need to reload. And then Tiger can finally run up walk up to here. Yeah, I don't care about not running, although lure might have been useful. Too late now, of course. Probably could have played one a little bit better. But let's put it here. Let's block line of sight. My team should be just fine. And then, do I have a good lure? Honestly, dragging all of you to that location seems reasonable. Go spend your turn going there. That seems fine. I can and should have predicted you. Okay, you're running. You'll be out of AP when you find me. And unfortunately, you go before Vanessa. Nobody else. Whatever. One guard is missing. I don't care. Librarian goes first. Not anymore. I'm going to go look ahead on you to slow you down by 2. You guys all got lured, so this shouldn't be a big problem. Do we all get out on this turn is a real question. I guess I'm going to stand here and shoot, and then we'll see how it goes. But my team might get out on this turn by us all just rolling first. I will shoot. I have a chance of triggering Downer. It is now relatively unlikely that I get a kill, though. I will throw down centering on Vanessa, as she is the most likely to not make it, and get out. You've got... You know, based on the AP totals, I should be able to simply go here. And then now that I'm here, do I get out for 2 AP? Yes, I do. Okay, I will swing. Just in case things go badly, right? It's like, well, did the math. We're okay. Out you go. That's not going to work as well for you. I could yield to Tiger. I would yield down to 18. If Tiger uses silence for a bit of move speed. Pretty comfortable you're going to make it. Okay, so I can do something like this. And that's going to give me an active power slice. I know I'm going to lose the move speed buff, but like I'm easily going to have enough distance here. Okay. And then does Vanessa make it? Moment of truth. Yes, actually. So I'm going to sprint. Get to here. At this point, killing the guard is not... Yeah, we're just not going for the kill, as it turns out. That's fine. I can go for... Yeah, I can get out, so I can go for 2 shots here. First one might miss. Second one is a guaranteed glance. Okay. And then he's not low enough for Falcon to get the kill. So there's no point. I guess I could slash slide, but no, let's not bother. We're done. We got what we came for. We got sec level 4, sadly. If we had not started with sec level 2 at the very start, we would have gotten there with the APU hack. Either way, we infiltrated. We got what we came for. We did neither secondary objective. It's fine. We gained some power level. We gained some XP. We gained decent money. 3 of our team levels up. Yeah, there's definitely just not that much to get in mission hacks. So in early access, it was a ton. It felt like it was just, you would generally get more that way, and it was like worth more than the missions themselves sometimes. I think they have close to like straight up doubled mission cash payments outright. And also at the beginning of, at least when I started playing in early access, it was not the complete beginning of early access. They did not have secondary objectives, or at least they were weak and like a little bit more like far between. And so the fact that there's secondary objectives, which are like, oh, a lot of influence or a good amount of money or a good amount of XP, kind of really improved that. So that is the missions done. Hour and 20. Managed to get relatively quick missions there, which is cool. Next is going to be running some combat missions here. That's going to mean pulling people out of the detox and whatnot. So I'm going to get that crew sort of ready, and then that's kind of going to be it. So not going to bring a hacker for this. I'm probably going to bring 5 mercs. The question is who gets to go. The librarian sits. I've got you in detox, which you need. And I've got you two in the trainer who are at least moderately useful. So I'm going to bring another trainer. And you as well. And so, yeah, the EX is not ideal and the Vanguard is not ideal, but they at least exist. We'll grab our... only 2 favorites. Okay. Prep our 5 mercs. That's going to be plus you two. That means I can go put my Wireghost into either the trainer or the detox. I'm running 2 missions. His stress isn't that high. I think setting 2 trainer is very reasonable. Let's do your class training before I forget, because I was about to forget. 7 at 18. And I was still bumping centering, which honestly might really make sense here now. We are going into some combat, and so giving my team minus 50 to hit is pretty good on 2 people. +1 on the Wireghost. As mentioned, I wanted repair connection on some of these. The AP is very low value to me. I will wait till I get a +2, and then I can grab Phantom Slide Charge and eventually Pin Drop Charge, but for now it's going to be this guy. This gives me a lot of connection health for running around. Now, because of this being so much connection repair, my skipjack turn is going to be benefiting from getting a 3rd pin drop. That'll probably be the way I play it. +2 on the Vanguard is really nice, actually. Sadly, it's going to be learning Pinger, which is not going to do anything. I could go into the sniper tree. I guess I've just sat here with only skill shot. It's not that valuable, but it does something. I'm not going to grab the upgrades, though. It's not worth it to me. I will grab 2 turn cooldown Pinger, 2 charge. There's going to be a lot of guard movement. I'm excited to play with this. I don't think I've actually played like a real campaign with max Pinger. I have like a campaign where I'm like, my team is level 28 and I'm like power level like 8 or something as a team. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just like a respec and try talents out once in a while, because Pinger was like a relatively recent add. It's the most recently added Vanguard talent. But I haven't played it in like a real level, so hey, max lure, max refract, max Pinger, these feel like really fun to use tools. Obviously Glasswalker is pretty powerful, anticipation can be solid, Jam Kit of course can be really good for that, but yeah, these are all pretty decent. Okay, so let's get the crew ready and then we'll stop. Obviously you're going to take off your silencer. Ah yes, we do have a better silencer here. Yeah, exit -20 noise, by the way, brings us down to 30, which is actually pretty playable. It's the only stat difference. Obviously pretty good. Don't have anything better here, I don't think. This is not worth running. Rather take the range and recoil stuff. Long sight in a similar boat here. Obviously max range is nice. We'll grab the extra damage here for funsies. Then again, nothing else here matters, and similar there. Medical kit, and I always see this as Hobgoblin, by the way. The Niz Nitrate Hobgoblin. Also capped hype already. Can't do much about that, though. Yeah, this entire team is like hype capped. You are going to swap your loadout for blank. Off you go. You have this, which is not going to be kept, actually. Actually, I think you will keep the railgun. I'm going to have someone else run something else. So you're going to grab the E-rifle, which is here. No, that's the wrong one. Here. Anything better? Doesn't look like it. Anything better here? No. Although, I guess the option would be... No, take it back. And then similar boat here where... It's kind of the best stuff you got here. It's fine. We're going to run the sniper here, who, if we look at his class rating, actually has a lot of bonus pure damage. He has a lot of ballistic as pure from being in Nest. And so, because of that reason, even though he's got all this value with Nest and whatnot, and a lot of crit chance and whatnot, I'm going to give you... Let's take the mods off of the other sniper rifle we're not using. I guess they're not mods on it at all, actually. Fair enough. You're going to have the Omaha rifle. For funsies, we'll compare it to the old one, because I don't actually know how much better it is. 40% more damage, 2 shred, 2 max range. Noise is truly irrelevant, recoil mostly irrelevant. 5th shot's kind of cool. We add a barrel. Obviously not taking a suppressor, so we'll grab even more max range, which we still really can't get much use out of. We'll grab some crit damage, which what else is there to grab? And then we'll grab 10 accuracy because we can. I'm going to give you a revolver to go alongside it, which is going to be the Mauler, I think, or is it better than the Stalker or not? 15 ballistic for 12 pure, but 3 accuracy is worthwhile. So, yeah, I'll grab the Mauler. Okay, nothing valuable there. Cannot grab ammo extenders, so that's not going to matter either. I can grab an optic, which is pretty low value. You can have this, sure. Let's give you the Nis Nitrate Hobgoblin. And for funsies, you can also hold a Metacloud for the team. That seems fine, you're going to be in the back. So if we sort by highest gear, we actually sort the team more or less correctly. So yeah, Knight is happy with this. This seems good. Vanguard has a railgun and a melee weapon, which seems fine. Sniper has this, which seems fine. You're still on these, which seems okay. And then, yeah, I think I have all of my best weapons, essentially. Your secondary is going to be... melee, probably? It's that or, like, the worst SMG or, like, the worst revolver. I think it's melee, to be honest. You'll grab the modded melee. Give you some armor. Give you Hobgoblin, and I'll probably just give you Hyper VCAPs as well. I'll give you a... I don't know. Do you need more smoke? Probably not. Someone should grab a little bit more smoke. Oh, you have smoke. So you have medkit. Yes, we have 2 smokes. And overall... Yeah, you have a smoke. I might have too many, actually. I've only got 2 smoke grenades, but I have an EX as well, so I have kind of 3. Yeah, this seems fine enough. So there is the team ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and put whoever I can into the SimStream trainer, which is going to include you. And then when other people come out of surgery and everything else, they can also grab stuff. But yeah, you're going to go to the trainer. The siege should give pretty good XP. The hardened target mission should give pretty good XP as well. Basically, we'll run the siege now. And then whoever gets sat for this mission can then go into the SimStream trainer and gain stuff, and then stay in the trainer for whatever other missions come up. We're also about to hit power level 6, so we are not going to grab any new missions until these are done. Actually, when we do, I think one of them will get PL6. And then our next set of story missions unlock, as I mentioned. So yeah, this can be brought out. This can be brought out, and whenever the story missions show up as well, that'll all happen. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.